someone will say, okay, being big is cool. Before you know, they're in Turkey
Getting surgery.
getting surgery. Then they come and sell you slim tea. Now they are making money.
Samantha.
No.
You're going
it
to
is-
get me cancelled.
Being wealthy doesn't necessarily mean that you're kind, and being loyal doesn't necessarily mean you're. Someone can be loyal to you and they're full of shit. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry to say.
Yeah. What's been your worst investment so far?
My so-called business partner that time who was studying in Canada actually robbed me.
What?
Yeah.
Recently, you went viral for saying you got 40 million Uganda shillings startup capital for your business from your dad. Did you actually get all 40 million from your father?
Sabrina, you really had to do this. You really. You know, I went out
truth.
and some
Yay.
guy called me 40 million Tandikwa babe. I was like, excuse me, what?
Let's see, have you ever been flown out by a sugar daddy?
No. But I have been flown out. What's the age range
That's
for
exactly
sugar daddy?
what I was saying.
But not
I've
by
been
sugar
flown out,
daddy.
but not by a sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy is like what? Like 10 years, 15 years older, or 20
It's not,
years older?
I think sugar daddy is not even about age anymore. It's about what this person represents in your life. Like,
no, sugar
they're
daddy
just there
is definitely
financing
there's
you.
an age range to sugar daddy.
No. You can have a sugar daddy who is younger than you as long as they're giving you sugar.
No, girl, it doesn't work like that.
It does.
Because generational sex, 10 years older than you.
Until now, that's cross-generation. That's a different offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever dated a celebrity?
2.
You've dated 2 celebrities.
Yeah.
Who?
I'm not saying. Are you crazy?
I want to know.
No. Well, I dated one when I was 19. Can you imagine? But I had a proper
Okay.
job.
At least tell us what they do. Like, are they
Very, really good guitarist. One of the most handsome. What's your favorite sex position?
Samantha, we can't ask those questions.
Then drink. You said I can ask you
Okay,
whatever.
that's the final question for real. Samantha Okullo is on the podcast today, and I'm so excited to be introducing her. She's an entrepreneur, social media influencer, and just all-round baddie. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for having me.
Yeah, it's such a pleasure to have you. You look fabulous.
Girl, so do you.
Girl, we gotta do what we gotta do.
I'm telling you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, Samantha, you're an entrepreneur.
Yes, a beauty entrepreneur.
Love that.
For 8 years now. I do have a salon in town called Mira's Unisex Salon.
Yeah.
We started in 2016, and then I have also a hair care line. We'll be launching our skincare line this year as well, called Lengo Organics.
Ooh.
Shea butter based, fully manufactured. Yeah, we're basically adding value to shea butter, and I mean that's most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beauty entrepreneur. I love
Yes.
that for you. And just even like a quick story, before I met you or I knew who you were,
Yeah.
I remember mirrors used to be in Tinder.
Yeah.
And one time I wanted to do a bob, right? Like a
Yeah.
wig, a bob weave.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who was going to pull it off. And somebody told me, try mirrors. They're really good. And I was like, So I went. And it was the best bob I've ever, to this day.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, the magic hands in the people like that work with you, like, they are amazing at their job.
Sorry to cut you short. One of the reasons why I always said, even when I was young that time, I mean, I'm still young, but when I was younger, I mean, let's not get it twisted. But when I was younger,
Yeah.
one of the reasons I said I have to open my own salon is because I went to a salon with a picture of a bob, you know, them Kelly Rowland bobs and everything.
That's exactly what I wanted as
And
well.
it just didn't look right. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why is this not coming out? They tell you buy, the kind of hair to buy, you bring it, and it still doesn't work out. And I realized they were using shorter hair than they actually needed to. Someone told come with 12 inches, that you're supposed to use 14 and 16
and then cut. Okay.
So 100%, I think one of the bobs is one of the styles that sold us the most that time,
Yes.
because we started strictly with weaving because I wasn't happy with the way the weaves were being done, and I was like 21, but I could recognize that something is off.
So you did you learn how to do the weaves yourself?
Yeah, from YouTube, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, self-taught from YouTube. I mean, I opened a business when I was still at uni. So obviously there was no way I was going to study both things at the same time. You get to a point where you've opened a business, you're begging people to come and work for you. They're not. I mean, who wants to work for a child, I guess. And I was like, you know what, I can't. I would wait for like you to come in with a picture. I tell you I can't do it. I go outside, I watch a YouTube video, I come back in, and I'm like, let's start. Sorry to all
you
my
for
clients
real?
between 2016 to 2018. I'm sure we still killed it.
Oh my God.
But that's what I did.
You are the epitome of fake it till you make it.
Honey, struggle till you make it.
Oh my days.
Struggle till you make
but
it.
like-
Put in the effort till you make it.
Yeah,
Because
but-
I mean, it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
I was putting in the effort
Yeah.
and I was actually doing it.
But look at you now. Like life is amazing.
No, I love it. I love it. I'm so, it's been a struggle. I won't lie. It's very tough, especially when you're very young. You're in your 20s. You don't know if you should be partying, if you should be getting married, if you should be getting your degree, and then you now add in a whole business to it. But this year, for the first time, I can say that like I'm at peace now. Like I can actually see where all the 7 years of hard work are finally getting me to.
gone through. Yeah. And Mira is one of those places that a lot of us now look to in terms of, weaves and getting our hair done and,
Why are we not sponsoring you for this?
You get me.
Why? I don't understand. That has to change.
Let's have that business meeting right after this conversation.
Right, immediately. We're not wasting time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're one of the most outspoken people that I know. Is that the word I want to use?
Girl, I don't know. Maybe.
And I'm so curious to hear your answer to this question. But what is your hottest take? Meaning, like, what's your most controversial opinion? An opinion that will get you cancelled. What's that?
An opinion that will get me cancelled. What do you want me to get haters?
No,
People
but
kind
you
of
see-
like me, Sabrina.
No, we love you. We will always love you. But I'm just saying, like, everybody has that opinion that if they said it out loud, they might get in trouble. What's that opinion for you?
Skinny to medium will always be better than big girls. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Damn, girl.
And I don't mean this in a harsh way.
Yeah.
For the big girls are gonna be out there. Maybe they'll hate me for saying
They are going to hate
they
you.
are, but no, it's
Yeah.
coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place where, unless maybe you're on medication that's, making you that way, or maybe you're depressed or something. But I think health is wealth. My dad's a doctor, and I've grown up knowing that. Listen, watch what you eat. Watch your lifestyle. We all want to wake up in the morning and, eat burgers and pizza and, be happy and drink Coca-Cola 2 liters. But
Yeah.
you need to take care of yourself. So unless maybe I feel like it's a health issue,
Yeah.
or maybe, you've just given birth and, you're still, trying to get your body back. I think it's 2024. Wake up, go to the gym, do whatever you can, kill that weight.
There's options
And there is-
nowadays.
they will see the level of confidence, how they feel.
Do-
You've been working out every morning,
Yeah.
every day. Girl, look at the way you're sitting right now. It's
Thanks,
like you
girl.
can't tell me nothing. So and I open Instagram and I see all these girls trying to convince us that being big is cool and bikinis. But then after now, there are no Zempic, shots, and it's like you are lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Why are you lying to us?
You know what?
I understand.
That's a very interesting take because I was thinking about it the other day. When I used to be bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know what size I am now, but I was heavier. I started last 2023. I started at 80 kgs.
Yeah.
I worked out
Yeah.
and lost the weight. But when I was heavier, I used to follow all these plus size social media people because the reason I follow them is because, of course, you want that confidence boost, but also like I am a stylish person either way.
Yeah.
So I still want to look good regardless of what size I am. But now when I go and check on those social media influencers that I follow, the plus size ones, all of them either got surgery and lost weight or they went to the gym and lost weight. And
Yeah.
a lot of times I sit down and ask myself the question like, did they sell us a dream when they were saying body positivity?
They didn't for some, in my opinion, because by the time I've seen this online, I've been following it like for a year, 2 years. It's been bothering me, to be fair. Someone will say, okay, being big is cool, before you know they're in Turkey.
Getting surgery.
getting surgery. Then they come and sell you slim tea. Now they are making money.
Samantha.
No, no,
You're
no.
going
it
to
is-
get me cancelled.
No, honestly. But like I said, unless it's a health issue,
Yes, because those do exist.
you know, postpartum, you've just given birth and everything. Personally, I understand. Other than that, it's just for your own health, your own confidence. I'm a very confident person, and I like to meet a lot of people. You know, we go out, I talk to a lot of people, and you see the difference when they start working on themselves, on how they feel, how they look. And
Okay.
yeah, that's my hot take.
Okay, that's a very controversial hot take, but thank
Yeah.
you for sharing. Let's go to a delusional code that you live by, because let me tell you what, I'm such a delusional person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who I'm just delusional. I'm hopeful. Like I feel like life always works out for me. But what's a delusional code that
You
you
know,
live by?
Sabrina, I'll tell you something.
Yeah.
I used to be delusional. I'm turning 30 this year, and I didn't know whether I was okay with it in the beginning, because I'm like, I've always been under 29. Oh my God, she's doing so well. Oh my God, I want to be like her. She's so young. She's doing all these things. Now I'm getting to the age where it's catching up with me. Like, I'm expected to do those things. So I'm not sure that I'm delusional anymore, because first of all, I'm a go-getter.
Yeah.
Usually, if I put something in my mind, it doesn't matter if it's going to take me 6 months or 6 years, I'm going to get it. So maybe what I can say is I'm a daydreamer, especially when I have a crush.
Okay.
But I don't think that I'm delusional. I'm too rational to have a delusion.
To be delusional. What's the cringiest thing you've done for love?
Oh my God, girl. Obviously, uni days, I was in a club and I saw this fine guy, nice biceps and everything. And I was just like, yeah, he has to be my boyfriend.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. And then what did you do? What did you do? Like, did he
Girl.
eventually become your boyfriend?
Absolutely.
How
That's
did-
actually, I think, the longest
Teach me your
relationship
ways.
I've ever had. He has mutual friends with my old mentor that time. And, he came to say hi to my mentor. And I told my mentor, you know what? Who's that guy? I like him. And he's like, you know what? Finish your exams. We'll work on it. I'm like, cool. Finished my exams, came back to the club. He introduced us outside the club at like 5 a.m. We started talking. I won't lie, I chased him up and down.
What you mean?
I chased him up and down. Like, he wasn't easy. Because we're very different personalities. Like you said, I'm very like loud and, outspoken.
Yeah.
And then he was like kind of like on the shy side. But you know what? I tried for 6 months. I would even pretend like I'm sick so that, he can call me. Like this, and I can be the Lulu. But, after 6 months, I was like, you know what? Let me give up.
Uh-huh.
But when I gave up,
Is when he now was interested. What's wrong with men? Why do they do
they
that?
like attention, but they like to deny.
Yeah.
I gave up and I'm like, you know what? Let me focus on my books.
Yeah.
And after some time, he started calling me. We started going out. Yeah, before I knew it was like, now we hit like 3 years, 4 years. Yeah.
That's
But at the end of the day, I still got. So it's like
A win is
at
a
the end, I
win.
told you I'm not really delusional at the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
the day had to end.
Had to end.
I like that. We had Linda on the show.
Yeah.
And she was also talking about how the way that she got into her last relationship is she just tied on the guy. She said, I just tied on the guy.
I don't do that anymore though.
Yeah.
But for sure that time it was like if it's not, he's the one. Yeah.
It's him or no one.
or no one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory in life so far?
Recently I was in Dubai with my best friend, Laura, and she lives in London and I
Yeah.
live here, and before she used to fly all the way, and this time I was like, no, we need to meet halfway. And we planned the trip last year and it was beautiful, Sabrina. Like we kind of have opposite characters. She's very calm, very chill. I want to go to the club till 5 a.m. But compromises were made and we had such a lovely time. I think it's the best highlight on my Instagram. Like, we were so genuinely happy, spending whatever money we had, and it was a beautiful trip. I genuinely feel like that's one of the best memories I'm gonna have for a very long time.
Okay, that's nice because a lot of times when we think about trips, we think about
Yeah.
trips with a significant other.
Yeah.
But trips with your girlfriends, I feel like me personally, my experience, trips with girlfriends are
Yeah.
always the best.
Yeah, I think it's not more than 2 girlfriends because girl, the drama.
Yeah, girls are drama, and also
Drama,
like
yeah.
when you go with a guy, the guys are paying.
Well, it depends.
But if you go with the girls, you're paying for everything. Wait,
Yeah.
what does it
No, when you
depend
go with
on?
a girl, you're definitely paying for everything, and that's why I said we went with whatever money we had. We
Yes.
made it work. You understand? And we were happy. Like we were super, super happy. One moment we were like in a fine dining restaurant eating sushi. The next moment we were like on a boat that's like 1 dirham, and like there was just so much love in the air, and it was so genuine. It's one of the best trips I've been on.
Okay, so my question
Yeah.
is: you travel, you're a travel girlie.
Yes,
yeah.
honey. When I can afford it.
Yeah.
I can afford it.
Give us some of your travel essentials, like the things you have to always have, aside from the usual, the passport,
Yeah.
yellow card, whatever. The others,
I will say in my hand luggage, there's always all my wigs,
all your weeks.
my makeup.
You don't want them to get lost.
No. You listen. You can lose the clothes, lose
Yeah.
the bikinis. You can buy new ones from H&M.
Yeah.
There is, even if you're with your husband or your boyfriend Sabrina, I will tell you these men will not buy you makeup for 1 million.
I'm telling you.
They will not buy
And
you
know,
wigs
when you
of
have to
5
buy
million.
when you
They
have to
won't.
buy it in one setting, one sitting, like, because you accumulate it over a period of
Over a
time.
period of
So
time.
if you have to buy it in one sitting, it will pain you.
He will be like, baby, you are beautiful the way you are. And this is that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
So definitely my wigs, my makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I like my makeup. I have to move with it. I always move, with a few nice dresses, high heels. I'm a high heels kind of girl. I also carry nail polish, actually.
Yeah.
I do my own nails a lot.
I've-
and it's weird, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I literally did my nails in the Uber.
I was about to say, I was like, am I exposing you right
No,
now?
it's okay. I did it on the Uber when I was arriving. Did the top coat when I arrived here. And I'd say I'm not weirdly just getting into skincare. I think because I'm now releasing a skincare line, but before it was like remove, just put back Vaseline, whatever. Like I think because I don't really have a bad skin at the end of the day. So I think that mostly, but my wigs and my makeup, that one's not a
They
joke.
have to stay close.
Right there.
That makes a lot
Right
of sense.
there, right
Since
there.
you're in the beauty industry and you're like in the beauty business,
Yeah.
give us a beauty hack that you live by.
A beauty hack that I live by. Let me see. Vaseline does a lot of tricks. I know that skincare gurus are going to crucify me saying, oh, it blocks pores, oh, this and that and this and that. But let me tell you, Vaseline can do it. Mix Vaseline with foundation, you have coverage.
What?
Do you know what's on my lips right now?
Vaseline and
I have Vaseline, lip liner, and powder to create the lippy that I have because I didn't have all my lip glosses, right? It's Vaseline. That's what's on my lips. Vaseline can do anything.
I don't even understand what that means.
Exactly. like I lined my lips.
And then you put
Then
Vaseline.
I put Vaseline. Then I just put a bit of powder on top to get the brown, and I put Vaseline on top again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that happened.
And that happened.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And also, I stand by.
like if you sleep over, like at a human being's house in the morning, and it's like like when you don't want your true colors to be seen, it's just get some Vaseline and just like pat it over.
Dab it on your face. Is it? Okay, let me tell you what. I stand by Vaseline on the rest
Yeah.
of the body.
Yeah.
But if you have acne prone skin,
Yeah.
stay away from Vaseline on your face.
No,
You will
and
cry.
I agree, but I
You
don't
will
have an
cry.
acne prone skin, so
Yeah.
I think that it does a lot of things for me, and that's why for me, I'll tell you, it can be anywhere, on your lips, on your feet, on your fingers, whatever. I just think that, and it's cheap.
Yeah. I stand by you on Vaseline, and I understand exactly where you're coming from. But if you have acne prone skin,
Yeah.
stay away from Vaseline on your face. You will regret that decision.
I think another popular beauty hack everyone is seeing these days, is sunscreen.
Yeah.
Especially if you're, border, vibes. And, like you said, I do travel from time to time. So, in a yacht, yeah, you definitely need the sunscreen. So I think for me, I think those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaseline and sunscreen.
Yeah.
They go a long way.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a fashion trend you wish would go away? and never come back.
Guys, please throw away your old, dry, synthetic wigs. I just feel so bad when I walk into a place and there's a beautiful girl with a terrible wig. It's like you would have rather combed Maria but with a scratcher or
I
a comb
know.
or a brush, I don't know. And just move like that. And I swear I find some in the bathrooms. I'm like, you know what? Are you free on Saturday? You come. I'll be at work. Let's do something.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
You know what? As someone who has probably been one of those girls, I think the problem is we don't know how to maintain it. Like when it comes to maintenance, like you get the hair, it's a big investment. If you get good hair, it's a big investment. And you're thinking, now I'm going to lay it myself. How hard can it be? You go on YouTube and you Google and you're like, okay, like I need this, I need this, I need this. I have experimented with wigs.
Yeah.
Samantha, at some point I was like, I think they're not for me. I was about to just sell the whole kit because I bought everything: blow dryer, curling iron, I don't know, like hot comb, whatever. I bought everything. At some point I was like, I think this is not for me. Until I think I got like a few tips from a few people. Yeah. Which is you. You told me like make sure you blow dry it.
Yeah. Always blow dry your wig before any sort of styling.
So I got that, and then a friend of mine told me less heat.
Yeah.
So I now do what they call it, flexi rods.
Flexi rods, yeah.
And then the conditioner and how you have to let it sit in the conditioner for a while.
For a while before rinsing, yeah.
So here we are. After so many trial and error.
I'm not even talking about that you have to have expensive hair.
Yeah.
There are times myself, even as a salon owner, beauty entrepreneur, I have synthetic hair on my head and you don't even realize.
You can't tell.
But because I have to do so many hair options that are can be afforded by different categories of people, I do all of it. Synthetic, premium, human hair, all of it.
Yeah.
Braids, all of it.
Yeah.
But guys, that sponge, we need to kill it.
What?
You know that song they're singing now? Wiggy now, wiggy.
Yeah.
That's the first that comes to my head.
What's been your worst investment so far in life?
I actually ever tried to open a makeup line. Spent about at uni, that was a lot of money, like maybe $1,500. To get the samples. That time again, I had samples from China, but they couldn't ship samples to Uganda. So my so-called business partner that time who was studying in Canada actually robbed me.
What?
Yeah. Didn't know how hard it is to get 5 million when you're like 20 years old.
Yeah.
You understand? So, yeah, she robbed me. And, when she broke up with her ex, and her ex was now vibing me, he's the one who told me that, like the amount of money this person was spending while they were on holiday here was your money.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened to that friend? Where is she now?
She's going to watch the podcast.
And she's going to know.
She will
that
100% know.
So I don't feel like that's a bad... Okay, that was a bad investment.
It was a very bad thing.
It's a good venture, but
that's when I knew that I have to open a line that I can monitor from here.
Yeah.
That's how I ended up with Lengo. One of the reasons Lengo is because I can monitor Lengo from here. Other than depending on Chinese and shipping and
so
all
when
these
she
other
when
things.
she blew your money, what did you do?
Yeah, so I found out later on. I confronted her. I said, listen, I want my money. Like, I don't play about money, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Yeah, she finally paid. I think she borrowed it from God knows where. She paid it back. But that's when I knew that I'm not trying to enter a business where I'm going to import anything.
Yeah.
And I think that one of the reasons my businesses are doing well right now is because I actually don't import anything.
Yeah.
So I'm not fighting with IFRIS guys about what I do pay taxes for my business, but I'm not importing anything, which is good at the end of the day. We're adding value to what we have here, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Do you think you're a petty person?
I mean, if you come at me like that, I'm definitely going to...
What's the pettiest thing you've done to get back at somebody?
The pettiest thing I've ever done to get back at... the thing is, I'm not as petty as I think I am. Or I think as other people really are. Because, like I said, I was lucky to have a mentor when I was between 20 to 25. And when when you have nothing to lose, it's okay to say, let me say this, let me say that. But now you're a businesswoman, you're an entrepreneur. I can't be fighting online. I can't be fighting in a club. I can't be even
Slashing someone's
slashing
tires.
no, because at the end of the day, it's me going to lose. Most of the time I have to be the bigger person. So I think that most times I just cut you off and listen, Sabrina, if I cut you off, yeah, they will watch that podcast. There are people who have been cut off. And I did not give 10 shits. I will swallow 10 mangoes. I can legit sit next to you on the same table and I will act like you don't exist.
Yeah.
I have like 1,000 pairs of sunglasses. Even in the club, I'll put them on. Act like I don't know you. I've never seen you. Even if I've lived with you for 10 years,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay, like have you never done something petty after a breakup?
After a breakup, 100%, girl. I got on a flight to Dubai, sat in a Maserati, and ate gold steak. He has never recovered.
I'll think to that.
Please,
I'll think
cheers.
to that.
100%, he has never recovered. He deserved it.
Kendrick
though.
Lamar said sometimes you have to pop up and show niggas.
No, you have to, because you'll be patient and
Yeah.
people take you for granted.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, like you ain't even all that. Like, should I show you my DMs?
Yeah.
Like I'm not even been responding to this, this person for 2 years and you wanna play like that? No. But I mean, I gave him an opportunity to, come clean about what the situation was. He ignored me and I said, cool. I did a COVID test and I left.
He found out that you guys had broken up while seeing your pictures on Instagram.
His friends were forwarding the stories.
Yeah.
Because his friends obviously follow me, and that time, listen, I was posting everything. I wasn't leaving a detail out. You're at the fight.
Yeah.
When you can also see they are chopping your baby. And they are chopping your baby.
You know what BDE stands for?
Big dick energy.
Yeah,
I think I
big
had to
dick-
Google that.
big
Know your
dick
slang. I'm sorry.
No,
I had
you know
to,
what?
I had to Google
I
that.
often many times I feel like we're in the TikTok era.
Yeah.
So
I
I'd
don't
be
have
thinking
TikTok,
that people.
though. It's just for the business.
I know, so now I meet people like you who don't have TikTok, and I'm like, oh snap! I need to stop assuming people know these things. Okay,
Yeah.
BD is big dick energy.
Okay.
You Googled it.
I had to Google on my way here. I had to Google.
What's something that gives you big dick energy? Like, what's something a guy will have or do or say
Okay.
that gives off that vibe?
So I legit have a type. Maybe that's why I'm not yet married. My type is a bit. I legit have a type.
Yeah.
I do like tall guys. Like 6'3", like the whole, basketball height.
Yeah.
Luckily, they like short girls, weirdly.
They do,
tall
right?
girls are always complaining. But I mean, they're cute, though. So, I like, when a guy walks into the room and he's just elegant and, he's not really shy, but he's not arrogant. And, like that silent type of confidence. Yeah. And it's like, he's the guy.
Yeah.
I like that guy. Like, straight up, good
Yeah.
looking, also really a great sense of humor if we start talking. Because I like laughing, Like, so if we get each other's humor, it's definitely a plus. I can be mean sometimes, like, with a bit of dark humor. So no one really insensitive like that. I mean, sorry, no one overly sensitive. Yeah, but obviously smells good. I won't lie, the beard is a plus. Yeah.
Beard, you've eliminated so many people. So.
I mean, I'm not saying that, but like, I mean,
It is what it
I mean,
is.
guys do say like, oh, I like a girl with a big ass, but then I don't have a big ass, and you talk to me like, oh, but she's nice.
Yeah.
It happens. It's not like, top 10, but it's like
It's a plus.
it's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely a plus.
That's a list of very many things. Your BD is many things.
Yeah, I mean, but the guys that know.
The guys that know, the guys that get it.
Get it. Yeah, for sure. The guys that get it.
You know when you're hanging out with a guy and he has, I think like me, I don't know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy who solves problems, right?
Yeah.
Like an issue arises and he just has a solution for it.
Yeah.
For me, that's the ultimate BDE. Like you, I don't know how to explain it. Like there was a time, it can be something really small.
Yeah.
Like I went to a place and I was struggling looking for parking.
Yeah.
And his aunt had invited me, a friend of mine, and he'd invited me, and I call him and like, man, I don't like stress. I don't like suffering in parking. Me, I've gone home. He's like, why are you suffering? Let me come. Comes, gets my keys. The place doesn't have ballet, but somehow someone there was ready to like park the car for me. Yeah. I get in. There's nowhere to sit. Somehow there's a seat for me.
Yeah.
Like you get like anticipate my needs and go there before I get there. That's the ultimate.
That's so sweet, and I definitely get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not top of the list because generally for work I'm a problem solver. So I'm like very headstrong. I solve everybody's problems every day, even before my own. So
maybe I should be calling you. You have big dick energy.
so like, because I have big dick energy, I'm not settling for less. Like you need to come in with like triple my energy.
Yeah.
And then I definitely can't be with someone who's not supportive because my life is a bit difficult, Sabrina, salaries, this, expenses, and they're all for work even before myself. So it's just like being with someone who is that guy, because I know I'm that girl, and then we be those people.
That power couple.
100% black and African.
All right.
Black and African.
We love that. Black love. Hashtag black love.
Hashtag black love.
We love that kind of energy.
They're giving us headache, but we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying, Sabrina. We'll keep trying.
So I want us to play a game called One Must Go.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 3 options.
Okay.
And one of those options is left out. It's the one that you can do away with, right? And this is in reference to guys, or should I say your type? What's your type, right? Okay. A guy that's loyal, a guy that's kind, and a guy that's wealthy.
My mom always said, date somebody who is kind. Because whether they are broke, whether they have money, they'll always be a good person to you. Being wealthy doesn't necessarily mean that you're kind, and being loyal doesn't necessarily mean someone can be loyal to you and they're full of shit. I'm so sorry to say.
Yeah.
So I will pick kind over anything, and that's why for me, no matter how wealthy you are, if you're not a kind person, like we'll go out for dinner and you're like shouting at a waiter or looking down on someone, you're cancelled.
Yeah.
So I'll pick kind.
One must go. So
one must go.
Yes. So which ones of those 3 will stay? Loyalty, kindness, wealth. Which one will go? Loyalty, kindness, wealth.
The loyalty.
I'm
being honest.
Who needs your loyalty?
I mean,
as long as you're wealthy and kind.
I'm wealthy and kind.
Yeah.
I mean, we're human beings at the end of that. Even the loyal people mess up. So at least be wealthy and mess up, be kind. And, the kindness will always remind you to be loyal, I guess, or something. But
know
the
what?
loyalty can go.
Yeah. Let's move on. Hygiene, height, looks.
Hygiene,
One
height,
must go.
And looks.
Hygiene, height.
Height can go.
Height can go.
I'll have to compromise on this one. Girl, hygiene? Are you kidding me? I'm not a really tall girl.
Yeah, so if it's okay.
It's okay. I'll take off the heels.
If he's your height, it's kawa.
If he's my height when I have heels on, it's kawa.
If he's your height when you
girl, I'm
don't
like
have
5'2", come on.
That's what I always say. I think we're the same height.
Yeah.
And that's what I always say, because I'm
Come
like,
on.
listen, if you're my height, there's also that Napoleon complex that comes with that. I can't deal. And I'm not. I have love for my short king.
Yeah.
But the truth is, there's a complex there. Whether we want it or not, it's there.
They said, you know why? Apparently, we are short-tempered because all our organs are squeezed together. All our organs.
There can only be one short-tempered person in the.
But if you're like 5'7", because with my heels I'm like 5'7", 5'6", sorry. I can. It's all right. That's fine.
Okay. Age, ambition, fitness. When
One
I say
must go.
age, I mean like if they're younger than you.
Mm.
25. 25 and above. 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 25 and Fitness in terms of like they're physically fit,
Yeah.
they go to the gym, or ambition. Which one
Or
of those?
ambition.
Which
One must go.
One must go.
The age.
Yeah, you don't care about age. Even if he's 20.
No. Let's take that back. Sorry,
Yeah.
let's take that back.
Yeah.
Ambition.
You don't care if he's ambitious or not?
I do, because he will be naturally
One must
men.
go.
Naturally. No, first of all, I'm getting confused.
No, I'm saying like which one of them will go? One must go. Like among these things that I've mentioned, one must go. Because you remember hygiene, height, looks, you said height must go.
The age.
Age.
I won't care, honestly,
Yeah.
because I can't be with someone who's overweight. I'm sorry. And then, I'm a very ambitious person naturally, so I don't think I can be with somebody
Who is not ambitious?
who isn't triple how ambitious I am. Not how ambitious I am. He should be at least triple of that. And then, personal standards, but they're there. They are. The guys are there. And the age can go. I mean, I met a few guys who are young, and they're really nice people, to be fair.
What's an acceptable age gap, you think? When you're the
Girl,
woman, when you're the older one in the relationship.
When I'm 29 now, so I think acceptable will be not less than 26.
Okay.
Yeah, not less than 26.
10 years younger, no.
Ngandi kuchim kwan. You want me to become a sugar mommy before I get some sugar? No, please. No.
It's a very fair point.
No, girl, I don't have sugar.
Because let me tell you what, I think if you go too low, you're actually going to be a sugar mommy.
No.
In this
And I
case.
don't have sugar. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a problem
you don't
if I
have
had
sugar
that
yet. But
sugar.
Samantha, you have sugar. Yeah, I have faith in you.
Not to give out like that. Not now.
Okay, now let's play. Let's play truth or drink. Are you ready to drink?
Girl, I got you.
We're gonna drink some tequila, girl.
I got you.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Let's
Are
do
you ready?
I mean, I'm not.
You will be. Don't worry. You will be.
Okay, so the rules of the game are simple.
Okay.
Samantha and I are going to be playing a small game of truth or drink. What that means is I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
You either answer it or you take a shot of tequila.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not ready, but let's see how this goes. So do you want to start or should I start?
No, you can start.
Let me
please.
start because
Yeah.
it's my show.
Yeah, thank you.
Samantha, recently
It seems heavy.
you went viral. Recently you went viral for saying you got 40 million Uganda shillings startup capital for your business from your dad. Did you actually get all 40 million from your father?
Sabrina, you really had to do this. You really had to do this.
I had to. I don't know what to tell you.
To be fair, yes, it's
Yeah.
the truth. I have witnesses. in case,
Who are the witnesses?
my sisters and my mom are the witnesses.
Okay.
So for further investigation, please, I will forward their
Consult
contact and consult them.
Yes,
And
please.
like you said, that I honestly didn't think that it would blow up that way. Because to be fair, I don't think that I'm the only person in the world who's been given,
Startup capital
by their parents. I know people, in our age bracket, them rich kids and everything, actual rich kids. And, they get way more, triple the amount, but they blow it.
Yeah.
You understand? So, no matter wherever the money is coming from, I think that always have a plan. Even before you get money, always have a plan. And then when you get the money, it will just fall into place. But it's 100% that.
Okay,
I
so
went out
truth,
and some
yay.
guy called me 40 million Tandikwa babe. I was like, excuse me, what?
40 million Ntandikwa babe. We need to use that as your name tag. 40 million.
But if you think about it, it was $10,000. It was
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
I do have, because we're actually turning anniversaries in 2 months in September. So I will post up what that 40 million did.
What it
to
did.
be fair, yeah.
Okay.
What
We
it
love the
bought
accountability. We don't deserve your accountability.
No,
but
I
we
will
love
post it up to show where we started in 2016
Yeah.
and where we are now.
So there you have it, guys. There you have it. What's the question?
So I want to ask you a question. Are you first of all in a relationship right now? Sabrina?
if I drink now, that eliminates
And
that
do
question,
you
right?
see yourself?
Those are two questions.
No,
Yeah.
it's a continuation.
Okay.
Do you see yourself ending up with this person? Marriage, kids, dog. Girl. Streets are tight. Streets are tight. People would rather deny and drink.
I didn't like that question, Samantha.
I mean, you came for me, so.
Have you ever sent nudes?
To be fair, to be fair, I'm going to tell you that truth.
What the hell does to be fair?
Yes, Sabrina, honestly, no.
Samantha, no. That
I'm
question.
not
As
even
to
like,
be
no,
fair.
I'm going to answer you. I do not even take nudes. I don't even know which angles people used to take nudes. And do you know why? Because, and I was talking to someone, I think I've always sort of been in long distance kind of situations where, people, you miss the person and you want to send a boob, here or there. But I always tell them, me, I'm going to be on a Forbes cover one day. I do not need anything coming back for me. I am prepared to eat rice and beans for 3 months and buy a ticket for $1,000 to come and see you. You see whatever you want
In person.
but I'm not.
But you know, there's the rule of no face, no case.
I do not care. I have a tattoo.
You do it?
Yeah. So
Yeah, and I can't lie, me, I've done no face, no case type situation.
No face, no case doesn't apply because I have a tattoo and people can just put two and two together,
Yeah.
Someone will say, oh, we'll get a screenshot of your bedroom from Instagram, put it together with a nude thing, punch them together. I have a tattoo on my right hand. Like, it's not that difficult.
That's true.
No.
I
don't play those kinds of
the
games.
tequila inside my stomach right now.
I don't play those kinds of games, Sabrina, but I'm willing to buy a flight 110% out of my pocket. If I really like you, I'll pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a nice girlfriend to have. You're like, baby, you want nudes? I'll give you the real thing.
I'll give you the real thing.
What's the question?
So the next question is, have you ever lied to get out of a bad date?
Of course I have.
And what did you tell this person? Like, what did you get out of that situation?
I think the trick is to always go into every date with a meeting afterwards. I have a meeting after this, and I usually make sure that if it's like a date with someone I don't know or I don't like, I make sure it's a during the date.
Yeah.
So that I can leave at a reasonable time. So I'll be like, I'm only here for like a few hours. I have a meeting at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
I have lied. I have. I don't even go as far as call me. What? No. I just tell you so that you know, in 2 hours or an hour and a half, as soon as the food is done, I
believe you because I've seen you when you really when you're done and you're like, I'm done. I'm going home. There's no coming back. So yeah.
Samantha, you haven't even drunk once. Let me see. I want the juicy one. Have you ever dated a celebrity?
2.
You've dated 2 celebrities.
Yeah.
Who?
I'm not saying. Are you crazy?
I want to know.
No. Well, I dated one when I was 19. Can you imagine? But I had a proper job.
At least tell us what they do. Like, are they
very, really good guitarist? One of the most handsome Ugandan.
Maurice?
I'm not saying names. I didn't say it was Maurice. He's the only one who plays a guitar. Oh,
I'm
please.
just saying. He's been like our thirst trap for the longest time.
I mean, he is a thirst trap, but like I said, I'm not saying names.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other one would be too obvious, to be fair. So I'm not.
You're not gonna say the name. Okay, so
it was for a short while, like a month or 2.
I don't think that qualifies as dating, Samantha.
It can qualify. It can.
Dating is 6 months and up.
Then no. No.
Anything below 6 months is a talking stage.
2 months. Yeah, like a talking stage kind of.
Talking stage, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sabrina, have you ever been flown out by a sugar daddy? Tell us, business class, economy. Is that time on that Emirates guy? We want to know. Tell us the truth.
So, I can't fly myself in Emirates.
I mean, are you answering the question? It's not an answer. Have you been flown
So
out
if it's
by
not a sugar daddy, I don't drink. Well, it could have been sponsored by someone, but it wasn't a sugar daddy. I don't drink,
What
right?
was the age range? We shall tell you if it was a sugar daddy or not. The age range.
Samantha, I'm not drinking. I've never been flown out.
All right, cool. Fair enough.
We want. I said, Samantha, if you don't drink on this one, I'm done with this game. Read your most recent message. Read out loud your most recent message, the last message you received.
From who?
From whoever. Like the top of when you open your WhatsApp, the top of that message.
It's going to be you know that, right?
Is it?
Yeah, because we've been texting.
Okay, the
all
one
morning.
below me.
Girl, you do know this is a business line. You're going to be so bored.
It's going to be saying, how much is a weave?
It's another question. How much is a ponytail?
Okay, let's go to your IG
another one.
DMs.
Still, I'm a businesswoman. You're going to be bored. Trust me. Very, very bored. Huh?
Oh, that camera is seeing your messages.
No, you can check. Yes, she's my girl from the UK. She's commenting on my outfit today. You can open it. It's giving what?
Samantha is
I'm a
boring.
good girl.
Samantha is boring, actually.
I'm a good girl.
Yeah, no. I'm even sweating now, and this chick hasn't taken one shot.
I'm a good girl. Look for
You haven't
something
even taken
juicy.
one shot.
I will, because I'm an honest person. It's people always hiding things that drink.
Can I throw back a question at you?
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever been flown out by a sugar daddy?
No. But I have been flown out. What's the age
That's,
range for
that's
sugar
exactly
daddy?
what I was saying.
But not
I've
by
been
sugar
flown
daddy.
out, but not by a sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy is like what? Like 10 years, 15 years older, or 20
It's not,
years
I
older?
think sugar daddy is not even about age anymore. It's about what this person represents in your life. Like,
no, sugar
they're
daddy
just
is
there
definitely
financing
there's
you.
an age range to sugar daddy.
No. You can have a sugar daddy who is younger than you as long as they're giving you sugar.
No, girl, it doesn't work like that.
It does.
Cross generational sex, 10 years older than you.
Until now, that's cross generation. So that's a different offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sugar daddy can
No,
be
I have
like
been flown out. I told you most times I'm in long distance
relationships.
relationships.
You got flued out.
100%.
Have you ever been stranded, like when you've gotten flown out and you get there and the person isn't what you expected, or
No,
they are not
because
delivering
I'm
what they
usually
promised?
already the current person that I'm seeing right now. We were friends for 4 years before we started dating, right? Before we started talking to say, okay, I like you, blah blah blah, and I know what he does for work. He's an expert, so he's not like, like a shady guy. You understand? So. We're both really busy people. He's an extremely busy person. So yeah, may I ask you, what's your favorite sex position?
Samantha, we can't ask those questions.
Then drink. You said I can ask you
Okay,
whatever.
that's the final question for real.
Yeah.
My favorite sex position is missionary.
Aww,
Yeah.
lovey-dovey girl.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
To look into each other's eyes and the whole.
Then hopefully you date handsome men, because girl. It might be tragic. You don't take off the light.
There's no Lord Danbury in my life.
I might just toss to that one.
Have you hooked up with two guys in the same week? Two separate guys in the same week?
There's a time I was on the streets in 2021. I'll drink.
But you've answered the question.
Yeah, no. When I think about it, recently, no, because I've not been on the streets for 3 years.
Yeah.
But there was a time in 2021.
You may or may not have.
I might have.
Yeah.
I was on holiday. I might have.
Okay. We're gonna close on that note because trying to get Samantha to drink is actually exhausting. This chick, you've shocked me because for sure I thought most of these answers were gonna be crazy, but yeah. You've shocked me. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me,
It's been
love.
such a delight having you and having this conversation.
Every time I meet you, Sabrina, we have a good time.
We do, right?
There's no way I wasn't going to show up.
I think let's just say cheers to that.
Cheers, love.
Cheers. And before I take this short, let me sign out because I may be too drunk to sign out. We've been at the Patio Bella. There are amazing hosts. You need to come through with your family, with your friends, and everybody. Have yourselves a good time. Also, I am dressed by the amazing STW. So make sure you go check out their Instagram page and pick something that will make you look as good as I look right now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You've been watching It's Never Serious. Until next time, bye.